When your bills come due, but you come up short, it means some tough choices have to be made.
Unless you happen to work for one Georgia town. Fox 5 IT reporter Randy Travis says employees of the city of Aragon have been personally borrowing tax money for years, Randy.
That's right, Christina. Yeah, the mayor doesn't like to call these loans. She says these are advances on future paychecks. We added up around $27,000 worth, but even the mayor admits the real number may never be known.
Around 1,500 people call Aragon home, a simple spot in Polk County spread around a textile mill, long since shuttered. They've got a Dollar General, a police department, but no bank, except for maybe the people who work in this building.
It doesn't look good.
No, and I agree.
Especially when they don't pay it back.
For at least a decade, Aragon employees have made the city their personal piggy bank, borrowing from future paychecks with no interest whenever they ran short. City records show a former police chief borrowed $2,000, a former court clerk $5,000, a former city clerk $5,600, former city councilman Daniel Johnson more than $10,000. As this article in the Polk today shows, Johnson resigned last year and has since moved away. According to city records, he still owes nearly $3,000.
I guess this is the downside of loaning or advancing paychecks to city employees, because there's a chance the city doesn't get its money back.
Yes. But we're going to do everything we can to get it back.
In May, the city sent former Councilman Johnson this demand letter for the remaining money. He told the Fox 5 team he doesn't believe he still owes that much. Records indicated another former employee still owes $1,500 and is making small weekly payments. Records show everyone else eventually paid back the money. But even Mayor Debbie Pittman admits their records are incomplete.
There could be more that we're not aware of that was not paid back.
In December, Pittman ended the practice of employee advances.
Is it illegal? The city attorney said no. Is it wrong? Everyone we talked to had the same answer. Absolutely.
I didn't know there was so much money loaned out until I looked at the paperwork.
City Building Inspector Danny Forsyth alerted state lawmakers. He wanted money to fix roads.
If you're going to loan money out of city funds and you can't do things for the city that needs to be done, that money should come first for the citizens.
The loan list goes all the way to the top.
And I had to pay an attorney.
In late 2020, an Aragon police officer accused Mayor Pittman of interfering in a police investigation, obtaining a warrant for violation of oath of office. The charge was ultimately dismissed. Pittman borrowed $2,500 to hire a defense attorney and another $1,600 last summer when her car broke down. She's already paid it all back.
So you benefited from this policy?
Mm-hmm. Like I said, if I'd known it was illegal, was it right? No, I wouldn't have done it.
Add to all this, the city has not had an official state audit in years. Auditors this month finished their review of city finances and are expected to issue their report soon. So hopefully we'll see what happens there.
You say that in the report, the city attorney says it's not legal. Is that in fact the case?
Says it's not illegal.
Not illegal.
Yeah,
not illegal.
Yeah. I think the jury's still out on that. The question is still out there. In fact, I was talking to a state lawmaker who represents that area, and he says, I think it is illegal what they were doing, but he wants to wait to see what this audit shows before making a final decision. Hopefully auditors can figure this out, because I understand it's been going back at least into the early 2000s, this practice.
And even the mayor seemed a little ambiguous as to the rules of carrying out this practice.
Yeah, she didn't want to call it a loan. She wanted to call it an advance payment on your paycheck. But usually if that's the case, the money comes out of your next paycheck, right?
Correct.
In this case, the money never came out of a paycheck. It took forever to pay back some of these loans. And I think it's safe to call them loans.
Wow. Interesting story. Thanks so much, Randy.
Thanks, Randy.